Hi folks, this is all the fruit. Have you ever wondered why citrus fruit and similar plants are called Rutaceae? They're in the family Rutaceae. Well, this is the rue or herb of grace. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing this word rue, but yeah, the pronunciation of English words is horrible, so I guess I'm butchering it, but I don't care. Well, this herb of grace, at least I know how to pronounce that more or less, is what gives the name to the family Rutaceae. Comes from the Mediterranean, like a lot of other rue or Ruta species. And if you look at the little fruit closely, you will see that indeed they look like a little bit like tiny oranges, all the way to the little dots on the skin. Well, what are those dots on the skin? You can also see them on the leaves if you look at the light through the leaves. You can't, I guess the light is not right now. Actually you can a little bit, yes. The leaves might look like sage, but they are not. Or sagebrush, or how was it? Well, this oil is one of the most important ingredients of the herb of grace, by the way. Look at this nice sign here. Nicht berühren, do not touch. And the skull and bones, that doesn't mean that this is a pirate herb. That means that this herb is toxic. And actually this is the first phototoxic plant that gave me some sort of sun allergy for months. If you touch it and you go into the sun, your skin will burn like in a horrible sunburn. And I touched it a lot when I was doing my PhD in Malta, because back then I didn't know that it was so horrible on the skin. However, it's also an incredibly useful plant. Has been used since antiquity for a lot of purposes. Its medicinal uses are countless, and I will not even touch that subject. It was also very important in antique Roman cuisine, and until now in the cuisine, especially of a lot of Mediterranean nations. The Romans used it to make their favorite sauce, garum. This was like ketchup for the Americans or soy sauce for the Asians. It was a fish sauce they would eat with anything, but although the main ingredient was fish, there was also Ruta. The Romans also flavored cheese with it. Greeks and Romans flavored wine with it. Yeah, even nowadays stuff like grappa is flavored with it. It had also mostly had some technical uses. In the medieval monasteries they made the green dye from it. They used for coloring pictures in books. Lots and lots of uses. It's used in the perfume industry, and also in the for culinary uses, and somehow it produces a coconut taste or flavor. Well, the smell, I don't like the smell particularly. I remember once in high school, I got bullied a lot because of my obsession with fruit and plants in general. And so once when we were on a trip to the Mediterranean, to southern France, and all those guys started bullying me again, I just took a handful of Ruta leaves and basically Dutch ovened a guy and made him smell the Ruta for like over a minute. Funny thing, after that I got never bullied because of my obsession with fruit or plants. I think this was so disgusting that they were afraid what else my hobby could do to them. Well, anyway, a lot of people don't like the smell, some do. Let's try the smell of the leaves. Shall I describe it? Well, there is an element of oil to it. There is like slightly rancid kitchen oil. Also an element of machine oil, but mostly old kitchen oil. Like the smell we have on old wooden spoons if you had used them for oily dishes. More or less like this. Also, there is some aromatic smell to it, yeah. It's also similar to coconut, yes, but not really similar to citrus. Let's try one of the bigger fruit. Bitter. But yeah, there is something that kind of reminds me of citrus rind. Very aromatic citrus rind, and the flavor is different from usual citrus rind. Wow. Not sure how to describe it. Definitely a very aromatic plant. The fruit are similar to the flavor of the fruit is similar to the flavor of the leaves, but yeah, even the aftertaste in the mouth is similar to orange peel. Yeah, for sure. The aftertaste is more similar to orange peel. The flavor is different, but those oils, which are a central part of most of the uses of the plant, yeah, definitely similar to citrus. So folks, this was the herb of grace, Ruta graveolens, the plant that gave the family Rutaceae with all the citrus fruits its name. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful botanic garden of Heidelberg, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.